Excuse me, folks. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Welcome to this live broadcast of going breaking news here. We have breaking news coming out of Japan. Uh, there's been a stabbing. This is very rare in Japan, especially right during the Olympics in Tokyo. But on a train, there's been 10 people stabbed this just within the hour in Tokyo, Japan. And very, very rare occurrence, to say the least. Let me put a shout out right now for noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. You know that inflation is bad. It's as bad as it's been since 1992, 29 years. Okay. And that's a big, big problem for all of us, especially with food and gas prices of everything really going up. But it's terrible if you're planning on retiring anytime soon. You need to put an inflation dam up to stop the bleeding, basically, before it wipes out the value of your savings or investments. It's not too late. Go to www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com, and or pick up the phone. Call them right now at 877-646-5347 and let Colin Plume or one of his associates help you understand how to protect your 401k by setting up a 401k that's a gold IRA. He will give you this beautiful American Eagle coin. Now, check this out, guys. It's an American Eagle coin, but it's not any kind of coin. It is a beautiful, if I could just get that reflection off that light to not be so bright. I'm brilliant. Look at this. It's solid silver. It's 1 ounce of pure silver, and it's a Liberty proof is what it is. He'll give this to you for free. It's really nice. Really nice. NobleGoldInvestment.com. All right, guys, let me tell you what's going on in Japan. Hope you guys enjoyed last night. I am feeling a little better. I don't have that much lung capacity. I just interviewed Melvin Whittington this morning, and which is going on the webinar, the webinar starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. He and I both coughing, both having the same problem, and that is this. Yeah, once you recover, the problem is, the fever leaves. I've lost 19 pounds, and I'm weak, and still got a cough. But the real problem is no lung, like I could just walk across the room and back, and I got to sit down. I'm exhausted. I don't have enough oxygen. So it is a very difficult recovery process, but God is helping us. I'm feeling much better, believe me, because I don't even know how I made it through the last couple of weeks, as far as showing up here and still doing videos and doing shows and interviewing people for the webinar. Heidi said to me, she said, "I'm proud of you. I don't know how you did it." I said, "I don't know how you did it, but it's been a tough deal." Let me tell you, though, what's going on in Japan. So I just want to say thank you guys for all your prayers. Thank you so much. I actually saw where I interviewed William Henry from Ancient Aliens. And I reviewed that video today that's on the webinar, and I filmed it a month ago, and I looked at myself then to now, and it's like two different people, okay, as far as weight loss. Wow. Anyway, let's go to this Japan situation here. A man has been arrested after at least 10 people have been stabbed on the Tokyo train. A man has stabbed at least 10 passengers, maybe more, on a commuter train in Tokyo, very seriously injuring 2 of the people. The suspect left a knife behind as he fled and was arrested later within the hour, according to reports out of public television out of Tokyo. The Japanese capital is hosting, of course, the Olympics, which comes to an end this Sunday. The Tokyo Fire Department said 9 of the 10 passengers were taken to nearby hospitals, while the 10th was able to walk away. All the injured were conscious, fire department said. A witness said passengers were panicked, rushing out of the carriages, trying to get off the train. Another witness said he saw passengers smeared with blood coming out of the train, crying and falling onto the ground. And 2 of these passengers are in critical condition. We do not know the motivation. Do not know the motivation behind the stabbings. Is it just a deranged individual? They're in Tokyo. We're not sure. Was there certain people that were targeted in the melee? Maybe. But very serious situation developing in Tokyo, Japan this morning within the hour. Our prayers are going out. Of course, my family live in Okinawa. My son, his wife, and 2 of my grandchildren, my 2 granddaughters, that they are in Okinawa, Japan. Speaking of Okinawa, Japan, these 4 storms continue to circle and swirl around the island of Okinawa. 4 potential typhoons. They're still tropical cyclonic storms. How do you like that word for a meteorologist? A theologist pretending to be a meteorologist or a climatologist, a volcanologist, or not even a seismologist. But I'm not even a cardiologist or a urologist or a cosmetologist. No, none of the above. Or a psychologist. Just really none of the above. I don't even play it on TV. I don't even try to attempt it on YouTube. But anyway, it is crazy what's going on. These storms going around Okinawa in Japan. Okay, so pray for everybody that people get out of the Olympics gets over, and we can move on past these things. Oh, by the way, angels, aliens, and demons. Aliens, angels, and demons. The presentation, the webinar will be ready at 6 p.m. Eastern. You've still got 4.5 hours or so. If you need to get your ticket, go to my website right now. As a matter of fact, go to right now to paulbegleyprophecy.com. Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com and get your tickets right now for aliens, angels, and demons. People are anticipating. The phones are ringing off the hook with people who, some people just want to call right now and buy their ticket right over the phone. If that's easier for you, do that now. And I've got 3 numbers. The first number to call, 765-414-2230. That's 765-414-2230. Or call this number. The second number is 765-412-3767. That's 765-412-3767. There's a third number, and that's 765-320-0346. That's 765-320-0346. Matter of fact, let me put these numbers right there on the screen for you. Right there on the screen. If you need to call to order your ticket. All right. If you need to call to order your ticket. What's so good about this webinar than in the past ones we've done is we used a different, we got away from Vimeo, thank God. And we used a different Christian organization. It is so easy. You get your ticket right now. Go get your ticket. At 6 o'clock, you're going to get an email with your access link. And when you get it, all you do is click on it. And it takes you straight to the webinar. And there's the lineup. And just click on any one you want to watch. Simple, simple. So simple that even Paul Begley can do it. Are you serious? This is the best PBT ever. We made it so easy that if you were absolutely clueless and literally clueless, you would still stumble and you couldn't miss it. It's so good. And so I'm so glad we made it. So there's no password. You get yours as an individual access link that you get from us. So I want you to go right now and get your ticket. Go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com. Let me just say this. I just interviewed Pastor Melvin Whittington this morning, and his presentation is Angels Are Real. And he gave a great presentation, everything you need to know about angels. And then he tells a story of his one encounter with an angel himself. This is a great, great story. But his presentation is amazing. I think you're truly going to enjoy it. My message is very powerful. I'm telling you right now, you will learn how to handle um, any other kind of entity. The title of my message is Demons and Jesus. Okay, Demons and Jesus. That's mine. So I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And Mike from around the world, I interviewed him last night, and of course his presentation is Declassified Secret Photo. But he talks about not only the photo, but a lot of stuff. Declassified Secret Photo. So and you'll be able to see the photo. You'll be able to see it several times throughout his presentation. Wow, is this crazy? Wow, is this crazy? Get your ticket today. Again, you can pick up the phone. Here's the three phone numbers if you want to call. If you need to call to order your ticket, you can do it right now at 765-414-2230 or 765-412-3767 or 765-320-0346. Or just go to our website. Make it easy. Go to the website and order your ticket right now. And how does this webinar work? Buy the ticket right now. At 6 o'clock, you're going to get an email with your access link. Click on it, and it takes you straight there. That's it. There it is. They're lined up. You just click on whichever speaker you just scroll down. Just pick whichever speaker you want, and they're straight down the line. Simple. 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 It's simple. We absolutely made it as simple as possible. And we really want to say now, there's 10 speakers, and Bart Begley spent a lot of time putting together a film. We really want to appreciate the hard work by all of the speakers to put their presentations together. And I want to thank Heidi for the very long amount of time and effort and work she did to track down all these speakers and to get them to agree to be in the webinar, and then to coordinate the recording sessions with them. I want to thank my son Brock Begley for helping me record these and the scheduling, and while keeping all of the rest of everything we do going. And I want to thank Bart Begley for the editing and the uploading onto the website and all of the work with our website, as well as the landing page for this webinar, and all of the work it takes to make it happen. Hours and hours and hours of work that these folks put in so that you can have access to 10 different speakers and Bart's film. This is incredible. And I was just telling Heidi, what a lineup. I mean, on one hand, you have L.A. Marzulli and Steve Quayle and Mike from around the world, and Pastor Paul Begley and Pastor Melvin Weddington. That's on one hand. But on the other hand, there's another band. Okay. And over on the other hand, there's William Henry. 10 years he's been on Ancient Aliens, one of the co-producers of Ancient Aliens, William Henry. And then there's Laura Eisenhower, the great-granddaughter of President Dwight D. Eisenhower. And then there is Mr. MBB 333 with a phenomenal presentation and really some personal stories even. And it's just incredible. And then, of course, there was Rex Bear, who gives us some tremendous footage and things from the Grand Canyon. And last but not least is the Harvard professor that we pulled off in the last hours, and that's Avi Loeb. Harvard professor Avi Loeb, who is the one who said that the Uma he felt was being directed by some other entity from another solar system. And guess what? Steve Quayle agreed with him, which kind of blew me away. 10 speakers, 5 and 5, and Bart Begley's complete film that he created is an amazing webinar for you. Please check it out. Go right now. Get your ticket at paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's paulbegleyprophecy.com. One more time, I'm going to show you the phone numbers. If some of you need to call, there's 3 different numbers you can call if you need to call and get your ticket. Or let's say 6 o'clock comes and you're like, oh, I can't find my link. I don't know what's going on. Check the spam, okay? Because for some weird reason, 5% of them wind up in a spam, but most people don't. 95% it don't. But just check your spam in case it happens. Or call one of these numbers, 765-414-2230. 765-412. I can't see. What is that? 37. Yeah. 765 412-3767 or 765-320-0846. All right. Thank you, beautiful story. Thank you, Tara. Thank all the mods for helping us here. You know what? We had a great broadcast last night with Mike Around the World. We had 51 salvations. Praise God for that. Broadcast was over 7,000 people. I think at one point, 7,100 people at one point at its peak. And people are watching right now. So, all right. God bless all of you guys. I'll be back more later with some more info, but we're only, 4.5 hours away. 4.5 hours away from the webinar of the year. Aliens, angels, and demons. Are you serious?